I'm just checking out some of the videos that similar kind of thing that happened, like what happened in Olympic. So I'm really just having a look of some of the games maybe you didn't see before, so you can really see the like what I'm, so you can kind of like see my point. You know what I mean? My point is they want to bring a fair game into the sport where everybody play according to their, you know what I mean? See this girl right here, right now, about to go fight. You see, that's what I'm saying, guys. This been happening. You see, and this under the new one. Um, let's go all the way up. Maybe you didn't see this. This what happened last time. I don't know if they're doing it at the experiment.
Hungry Jack's has brekkie all wrapped up. Pick up a better brekkie wrap and cap at Hungry Jack's.
Don't worry, it goes away quicker. Let's watch this one. Mm. Ah. I don't know if they're doing it at experiment.
So this is from a Romanian MMA organization called
Okay. Let's hear from him.
RXF, where they like to set up a bunch of crazy fights. They also decided to set up this fight that you're about to see between a TikToker and these two women. And apparently it's the women that asked for it. So what you're about to see, they asked for it.
Nah, that guy's crazy. Yeah. Okay, they say that's what the guy explained to us right here. He's saying, like in Romania, they have that MMA fight where like they can have two people in the ring, two men in the ring or two girls in the ring, blah blah blah. But there's these TikTokers, and that TikToker, there's a guy. The girls ask if they can fight him in a ring, so the girls ask for it. It's not like the guy say, okay, I can take on two MMA girls. It's not like that. The girls ask to fight the guy to see, you know what I mean? Because these girls are trained too. But anyway, man, the internet is just saying whatever, bro. Let's see if the game. Let's. Hey.
This is all he felt every time they punched him.
No, wait. Come on. These girls are strong, hey. Let's go back.
Yeah, bro, salah.
This is all he felt every time they punched him. Now, I don't know if you identified as a woman for this fight, but this should be a warning to all the donuts that think that biological men competing against women in sports, especially combat sports, is a good idea.
Flashback.
If Floyd Mayweather identified as a woman,
Okay.
should he be allowed to box other biological women?
I can't answer this question. I'm gonna get absolutely hated on. I mean, I see both sides of the argument.
He would kill someone.
This is okay. That's how I feel about.
I think like the physical strength obviously is very unfair, but I'm all about like trans rights and everything like that and equality with like gender and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of get sticky.
I believe so. Yes, I don't think that biology necessarily equates to someone's skill range. I don't know. Isn't it like boxing? It's just like dangerous overall.
Yeah, anybody could fracture someone's skull. I mean,
You can, but you have a much higher chance, I think, especially if you have like a biological advantage, like you're with your bone density, with your higher center of gravity, all the things that are advantaged by going through puberty, as being male. You take that with you into a fight. It sounds like you guys are all in agreement still.
Yeah. Are they not all being injured like that? Right? Are there?
So if everybody's being injured, it's fine then. If a man is fracturing a woman's skull.
Well, again, trans women are women, so it would be a woman.
See, these people are so worried about virtue signaling and worried about offending people, they've forgotten that what they're actually advocating for now can get people hurt and it can ruin women's sports.
Yeah.
History has been made.
This transgender weightlifter competed in the Olympics. Transgender women, people born male but who identify as female, are winning many competitions.
Dominating the state's girls' track meets.
Some women are upset about that.
Oh man.
Why do I have to?
For now can get people hurt.
Look. They're saying, yeah, it's a transition. If they make a transition to be a woman, then they should be allowed to fight. But they don't know like what you know. You see what I mean? Good. You see what the writing man is. Oh no.
And it can ruin women's sports.
Mhm.
History has been made.
This transgender weightlifter competed in the Olympics. Transgender women, people born male but who identify as female,
Look how much they smashing the fucking game, bro. They're
are
smashing.
winning many
Easy.
competitions.
Look at that.
Dominating the state's girls' track meets.
Some women are upset about that.
Why do I have to compete against a male body?
Leah Schneeberger is a mountain bike racer. She won this race 3 years in a row. But then a former men's cyclist transitioned and competed as a woman. Now that person wins.
How did this happen? I just want to be able to compete on a fair playing field.
Bearden is a road racer and recently won a women's state championship.
Transgender competitors do often take testosterone blockers that help align their body with how they identify.
No. I don't want to understand that sign, bro. I don't want to understand that sign where like testosterone blockers. Like what does that has to do with you are in a man body? Oh. No. That sign is
Within
not.
9 months, I was running 12% slower.
Trans athlete Joanna Harper is a scientist who's advised the Olympic Committee.
How is it fair for trans women to compete with women?
Well, trans women lose muscle, lose strength, lose endurance with hormone therapy.
This one is going to be Telfer.
After Cece Telfer won this race, she said,
As a trans athlete, I'm not a threat to women in sports because I am a woman.
But Telfer ranked 390th best competing as a man.
I have to admit, I am somewhat at a loss to explain it.
Instant scratches for whatever the occasion.
The sign behind. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah.
But what about combat sports?
Fox to the knees, and that's it.
Trans woman Fallon Fox won most of her fights. She broke this woman's orbital bone. Later, she said, I've never felt the strength as I did that night.
Doesn't seem fair.
The idea
Doesn't seem
that
fair,
trans
man.
women are hugely going to out.
It doesn't seem fair. Regardless of this sign thing where you're doing, regardless of the sign, you do testosterone blockers and all that. It does not seem fair, man, because transition female that fight against or play in a woman's sport, they seem to be winning a lot more than women. Apparently, one guy win even 12 times in a row. And they still did not see the balance there. They did not say, look, man, what's going on here? We haven't have any new winner ever since he joined. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
Perform cis women
Ugh.
does not hold up to the statistics.
But the statistics do say.
A male could be 40% stronger than a female on his legs.
Biologist Emma Hilton.
Things like shoulder width. Those things don't change when transgender women suppress testosterone. They don't get shorter. They've still got big lungs.
I can train 20 hours a week, but I cannot train to be a man.
You can't fix some of the performance gaps. The performance gap in weightlifting is over 30%. The performance gap when someone is throwing a baseball is over 50%. And the performance gap when a male punches is 160%.
The thing is, most people know this deep down. We've had this conversation over and over again about men and women in sports. There's only so much you can repeat the same thing. Sometimes you just got to let it happen and let them see for themselves.
Is there a good argument to be made, though, that like, okay, you women voted for this, so I don't really give a shit if a bunch of dudes come in and ruin your sports game that nobody watches? Right?
I've said it already. I'm actually already done with repeating the same thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to stand up and fight for themselves because they've dug themselves in this hole.
Yeah.
So let's just, do you know what? We'll all get rich.
That's right. Now these guys, they're saying the women need to stand up for themselves to vote against this allowing all the people transitioning and blah blah blah. They have to speak up. If it's not, it doesn't seem fair, they have to speak up. You know, because it doesn't look fair, even though the papers say it's fair. But the results show otherwise, you know?
As well, we can all just bet on the ones that identify as women and we'll all win a bunch of money.
That's right. It'll be the brand new meme coin, right? And we'll jack it up like they did with GameStop on these
we'll make a
bets.
shit ton of money. We'll get rich. It's easy. It's easy. Imagine when they start doing mixed martial arts as well. I'm getting the whole house. My mortgage on it.
That's right. All the boxing matches, absolutely. That's actually a really good point.
There should be a separate third category for trans people to compete in.
You know, I wholeheartedly, strongly deny the third category introduction because I'm not a third. I deserve to be a part of the female category. I'm female. Males deserve to be a part of the male category.
If you don't want to see trans women competing in women's sports, then you're going to have to allow young children who who are experiencing gender dysphoria to have those drugs when they're younger.
No, not at all.
You are.
In my
because
estimation, you
otherwise-
do one of two things. It's very straightforward. This whole supposed insolvable problem is very straightforward. Trans women either compete against other trans women in
Yes.
an entirely new category,
Yes.
as there are more and more
available to them.
as there are more and more of them competing, or they compete against their biological sex because that is the biology they've been born with. Tell me why that's not fair.
I don't think it's fair that people who've experienced gender
Oh, man,
dysphoria when they're growing
I
up
like
and
that,
don't
bro.
feel that they are in the right
like
body
that.
should not be allowed to compete.
It's very straightforward. Trans women either compete against other trans women.
Yes,
in an
either compete with the other trans women, like trans women who said that women that make transition to become women, they should compete against trans women. Let's hear more.
an entirely new category, as
That's
there are more and more
available to them.
as there are more and more of them competing, or they compete against their biological sex because that is the biology they've been born with. Tell me why that's not fair.
I don't think it's fair that people who've experienced gender dysphoria when they're growing up and don't feel that they are in the right body should not be allowed to compete in sports. And if you're going to take away their
Why
rights,
don't you care? Look, you
to-
love. You go on about women's rights, and a lot of the time I agree with you. I want women to enjoy utter fairness and equality.
I think this is fair.
How can you possibly sign up to something that is so grotesquely unfair and unequal
because
to women's rights?
And look, this isn't about being against trans people. I'm not against trans
Nah.
people. They should be able to compete in sports. It just needs to be fair. If
Yes.
you don't understand the difference
100%.
in that, then you're a muppet and you need Michael.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. Yeah, that's another thing there. I was there to just check out what other people have to say about people who are trans. Should they continue playing in women's sport? And we all know the result that they are dominating. Like I said before, one transgenders win 16th time in a row. 16 times in a row, and people don't seem to like to see the like the unfairness there or imbalance there. So you hear Rod, we watched the video together. So you know what I mean? It's just something they're gonna talk over again, and hopefully they come with a solution in a near future where they find a right fair balance where women can compete in their sport without any unfairness or all them. You know what I mean? All right. I catch you again. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys checking out this page. Come, let's have it. Let's have a discussion. Let's make it a platform where we can come and talk about what's going on here. So I'll see you. Thanks. Thank you a lot.